Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited, and I'm the anchor for today. Um, you see, we have a fight coming up. It's a fight between Josh Taylor and Jack Cottrell. The person who asked him today is about Taylor, Josh Taylor. Is he fading? Is Josh Taylor fading? Because if you watch his last two fights, and his fight against Cottrell was controversial. Everybody saw that he lost that fight, no doubt about that. And the second fight against Felipe Lopez, he was brought down twice. That is unlike Taylor. And he was almost knocked out. Now, we'll ask this question before we'll tell you other things about the tactics that is possible and everything to use in fighting. Yeah, Taylor may have to retire if he loses. This is a last chance salon for him. I say this because he doesn't fight the same way again. The aggressiveness that we notice in his fights, the fire in him is gone. Maybe it has to do with the fact that he's become the undisputed champion. He has nothing to fight for anymore. He's made a lot of money, and his mind is no longer there. Who knows? Only him knows this thing. But we're just speculating on what has made him fight the way. He fight different from his usual self. For him to win this fight against Cottrell, he has to fight tall. He's taller. He's 5'10". Cottrell is 5'7". He has a reach of 71 inches. Cottrell has a reach of 6.8 inches. So he has an advantage physically. Whether he's going to make it impose that advantage on Cottrell is something we don't know until they sat there for the fight. The fight, I don't know, actually the problem Josh Taylor is having now. Maybe his weight drained. For him to make that weight, he's been in that weight since he turned professional, light welterweight. He's been there too long. He has a height of a middleweight or even a light heavyweight. But he's still fighting in light welter. Maybe the weight draining also affect his punches, and his venom in his punches. Maybe it does affect it, because these punches come from the leg, and when you lose too much weight, you won't be able to create those big punches or make those big punches come to fruition. Of course, we've said it. Normally, Taylor fight in the front foot, making the fight. If he goes on the back foot the way he did against Cottrell, or fight the way he fought against Cottrell in the first fight, he's going to lose. And as we said, this is the last chance alone for him. If he doesn't win this fight, really wonder what is there for him. On the other hand, Cottrell is a fighter who we have seen is technically sound. When he starts on the southpaw stance, he makes things happen. But we've seen him in fights, even against Davis, against Taylor, the same Taylor. Against most fights, he can't finish fights. He loves fighting on the back foot. And to be honest with you, you see something about these boxing fights. Some referees, they already have a guideline on how to the judges, some judges like the aggressive form, the people who make the fight happen. It is there written in the guidelines that the judges use. So when you come forward, you earn more points. They fancy and favor the come forward fighters because they make the fight happen. So Cottrell has to, if always loves fighting, is used to it probably. He loves fighting on the back foot, and there's nothing one can do, but you have to change for you to be able to win decisions, especially when it gets to decision, because as we said, some judges like the front foot coming than the back foot boxers. Again, Taylor needs combinations, both of them anyway. For Taylor to win this fight against Cottrell, he has to throw combinations. He has to come from the body punches are essential. They are very important in this case. But for you to go to the body, you need to hit the head so that the body will come and block the head, and then you have space. And then a straight leg going through the middle, through the center. We know these things. The southpaws know. When you jab that, take that jab straight to the stomach, to the belly. We saw Garcia fall over. We've seen so many fights like that. Straight punch, straight on to the body, to the center, through the center. You're going to make things will happen for you. You know, sometimes you knock boxers out with body punches. We saw it against Caballero and Sanchez. Sanchez has never been beaten, and he went down on body punches. It's important Taylor uses the body punches. You know, it's very, very crucial for him to save his career and keep going. So, well, the aggression from Taylor must be educative, in the sense that you know when to box, you know when to fight, you know, he has to come, but you're on the front foot. You don't take your foot off the pedal. We saw it happen against Tyson Fury the other day against Usyk. Once Tyson Fury felt comfortable and felt confident that he was winning, he was ahead on rounds, he took his foot off the pedal. And what happened to him, we all see it today. You know, adjustment has to be made to win this fight. In the ring, you have to make an adjustment, because styles that make fight, we always say it here, styles make fight. You have to make adjustment to be able to catch your opponent and give him something to solve or talk about, you know. So that is the position. That is our position here. And we will continue to say that for Taylor to win, he has to do the necessary things. For Taylor is fading, and this is a time for Caterrell. This is the time for him to move ahead and pick the title. I really wondered why he waited for so long for this fight to happen. He would have gone through another means. Well, it depends on his matchmakers. We'll leave it at that today. Do have a nice day. God bless.